Only took 5 months, but it's finally here. A 36 card PSA reveal. Let's get into it. All right, welcome in everybody. Josh here down in the KC Car Connection Studio. It's my basement. Got a little fun reveal. It is not a blind reveal. I was planning on doing a blind reveal video. Said, I actually did a fun little live with my OGs, the channel members. I don't do a whole lot from them. They just, help them out. So, you know what? Let's go live. It was a long one. We talked. It was a slow reveal. We had fun. Appreciate you guys that do support the channel in that little way, but it's fun. And before I forget, stick around till the end. I have found a new place to buy, sell, and trade cards. I got a little code for you if you are interested. So just stick around till the end and I'll tell you all about it. It took about 5 months. I sent this off in April. They got it there and checked in May 3rd. I just got it back. I think August 23rd is when I got it. So it took some time. They were obviously backed up. It's again 36 card with 21 of them being mine, and then 11 from some coworkers who submitted with me. Mostly PC cards. Vast majority of pretty much all of my coworkers are, and then most of mine are. So let's start with the coworkers cards. Here we go. First one, kind of a cool card, a little rare. It's the 1991 Nolan Ryan Desert Shield. We got a 5 on it. We weren't expecting high grades. I thought this one looked pretty darn good. It looks good. Looks great in the slab. This was just in a box. This box. He just had that box since childhood, and these are just graded cards for his, pretty much, I think his boys, his kids, passed down, kind of cool cards, and got a 5. We weren't expecting much, so pretty sweet. Pop count on this is actually kind of funny. It's 18 this pop count. There's a ton higher. The most recent sale for a PSA 10 sold for almost $2,500. This is like a last one of these sold for $112. And all right, this one needs no introduction except for, I'm not sure about this slab job. It's kind of odd. I don't have to look at it, but this, again, just another cool PC card he has from his childhood. Got a 6. It's definitely off-centered, but still a nice looking card. Pop count on this as a 6 is 12,000. Obviously, ton more higher, 96,000 higher. Most recent PSA 10 sale, $4,200. Something like this. His last price was 52, so it's about 55. Actually, no, I'm sorry, 6 is 70. But again, I'm going to contact PSA because it's in there cockeyed and there's no border around it like the rest of the slabs. Well, after the last two, we can combine them both. Ken Griffey with the Desert Shield, 1991 tops again. Again, got a 5 as well. Just cool looking cards. Again, that box that just had some crazy stuff in it. And I mean, crazy. It's just like, that's funny to see. It's stuff I haven't seen since like a kid. But these were the 3 I picked out for him. I was like, I would get these graded. Cool cards. Pop count on a 5 is 43. A PSA 10, the most recent sale, $13,000. A 5 most recent sale was 266, according to the PSA auction prices. These are the next guy up. He actually sent me one of these in his order. Handed me at work, and I got him home and I looked at his and I said, no, bro, that ain't going. So I actually sent 3. I was like, I don't have one. I'll just pick out 3 good ones and hopefully at least 2 of the 3 gem, if not all. They should all. But here we go. So we got a 10 on the Bobby Witt debut. Pop count on this is 738 with a pretty good gem rate, about 60+%, probably about a $40 card. And he's a Boston fan, and so he likes Mookie. Mookie's the Dodgers, but so he's got some Mookie cards in here. 24 top Sapphire Mookie Betts. PSA 10 looks glorious. Look blue, Dodger blue. Pop count of this is 6. And another Mookie from 22 tops Chrome, the pinstriped. Cool looking insert. I think they really did a cool job with this one. It's a base insert, but it looks pretty cool. It jammed up as well. Pop 36, so quite a few of these have been graded. I suggested, I don't know if it's going to gem, but he's like, just send it anyways. It's cool because it's Otani. It's 25 top Series 1 Otani on the rainbow foil. This is a pop 33 with only 6 tens in existence. All right, and the final guy had some really cool ones. I guess we're going to start off with the bangers just here on top. Is Jack Caglione Bowman Draft. First auto. Boom. Nice. I thought his 2 jacks, yeah, he has another jack, would gem up. It's got a pop count of 622. The last eBay sale was just a couple days ago at $525. It's still selling well. A lot of hope for Jack. He struggled. I think he'll be back here in September. And another Jack. Yeah, it's a sweet one. Just the base Sapphire Edition, Jack Caglione, PSA 10. There you go, my friend. Looks amazing. I'm kind of jealous. I don't have any Jacks. This next one's really cool. I definitely don't have one of these. I've seen these at some local card shops, card shows. I just never bought one. He just bought it and said, let's just send it. It's not going to grade well. You could tell just by looking at it, but 2011 Bowman Draft. Salvi. Gold. The gold's not numbered. I don't know a whole lot about this set. I've just seen different colors. But anyways, 7. Way off-centered. Definitely got issues with corners. So we weren't surprised. He just got it and it's like, I'm going to send it. Just nice. Again, so again, this was pretty much $22 per card after shipping and everything all said and done. It was a $19.99 and then shipping there and back. And this other one, just kind of a different kind of card. Don't know much about this. It's the Justifiable Auto 2025. On the back says 2025 for the year, but then it says preview for 2006. The gold. It does have a little sticker for numbering on it. It's 31 of 50. It got a 9. It's a little bit of a thicker stock. Probably would need a 55 pointer type. And then better than I thought, to be honest with you. We weren't expecting anything, but it was just a cool card he got. So Alex scored another cool PC card. So well done, guys. Very cool. Thanks for submitting. Always fun. Okay, here we go. My order again, 21 cards. Vast majority are just PC cards. It's kind of broken up into a few different groups, but mainly 2 stacks, a PC and then a kind of flip where I bought or ripped myself or gotten a break, and I'm going to grade it to kind of flip it. There's a mix. Some of them cross the line, be debatable. So we'll start with the ones that are mostly flip type cards that I'm not personally going to keep. First one is the 2024 Rookie of the Year for the Yanks, Lewis Hill. Rookie autograph from 2022 though. And it's a PSA 10 pop 5, only 5 engraded, all 5 gemmed up. Not many sales of this. There was one. It says a price of $71. There's a couple listed for 100 something. Next one's just another one I sent because it looked good. 22 Topps Heritage, high at number. Bobby Witt rookie card. Not the easiest thing to grade, only a 38% gem rate. Pop count is 933 on these. They sell for 50 to 60 bucks, sometimes a little more. And another Bobby rookie card, but this one is a Japan edition, PSA 10. Just figured it. Let's get another one. Pop count of 222, so low pop count, but a pretty high gem rate, 83% gem rate. All of them I have sent have gemmed, and I have probably some more I could send. I just, can't send every card every time. It's pop one time. 25 Topps Golden Mirror of Connor Norby. It's a rookie. It's a gem it. There's been 3 sent to PSA. I have the only gem. 2 or 8s. These things are tough because of the backs right here. The top is tough. Not very many gems on any of these in general. Low gem rates. Here's where the lines blur though. Paul Skeens. I sent it with both in mind. Do I want to keep it? Do I sell it? Paul Skeens is hot. Dude, he's the man on the mound. And I have the yellow already. I got 3 done last year, PSA 10s. I sold, 2 or 3. I sold 1 or 2 of them. I kept 1. I may have to keep this one just as my little Paul Skeens PC. These Aquas graded well from 24 update. I did quite a few, and the ones I sent, I think all gemmed on the Aquas. And pop count on this is an even 100. We got number 100 maybe. A gem rate of 60%. So like I said, they do grade well. Last sold this last week, 225 best offer taken. Asking 275, they took 225. Do I sell that Skeens or I keep it? Let me know in the comments what you would do. Stand down, nose fans. There you go. 22 tops or 24 tops update Jackson Holiday yellow crackle foil board PSA 10. This is out of 55 of 50, and boom, that's a big one. Actually, I purchased this one from a card show early this year in January, and finally, well, I sent it in whatever April, so it's been a while. Anyways, came back gemmed. These actually gemmed really well. There's been 8 submitted of the 50, and all 8 have gemmed up. So well done, Topps, making this card. No sales of this. A base yellow from the hangers. This is a hanger exclusive. The crackle is. That's out of 50. The base one sold for 40 to 50 bucks. The last few sold that from the base on a gem mint 10. No idea. There's one listed for 1,000 and one listed for 400 on the eBays. This next one, I thought of should have gemmed. I looked it over again. One thing is that back, you can kind of see that corner, but honestly, I don't. That's the only thing I think of. But it's kind of just sometimes this design, you see the crackles. Anyways, PSA 9 on the Colt Keith version. I'm glad I got the 10 on the right one, in my opinion. So worked out well. Palm count on this is 2, and there's 2 higher. So Colt Keith wasn't made quite as nice as the Jackson Holiday. Another disappointment, Dylan Cruz. Not Dylan, but the grade. Man, this one looked really good. I'm not sold on this being a 9. I was fine with that one. There's a slight issue you can kind of see, but maybe I could be like, I don't know about it. That's really an issue. You're just, eyes are tricking you. But anyways, this one looked really good. Dylan Cruz, 2025 gold out of 2025. This is a Pop 51 with only 18 higher. PSA 10 sells for 100 to 120. These are selling for 20 to 30 on the 9. And this one is kind of that weird card that no one really even knows exists. I'm sure some people do, but it's an actual SSP from 24 Tops. No, not a gold mirror, just an SSP. Jazz Chisholm. He got traded. They gave him a SSP. I think was it Juan Soto? I think number 1 was Juan Soto. PSA 9, pop count 16. There are 10 on the gems. No sales reports for anything higher than an 8. 8 recently sold for 40 bucks. Not sure what I'm gonna do with it. PC it just because it's kind of a cool card. They own the SSP from Update or from actually all of 24 Tops, I believe. And or just flip it, trade it, maybe for some bobbies. All right, but these top 3 we're going to take off. They're a little bit more unique. We'll save those till the end. And here we go. I've opened a lot of 22 Heritage High number. I've pulled a lot of these cards. Never once when I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to send this one off to get graded. You know why? Because they were all off-centered. I had to go to eBay to pick this up. I found a nice and centered one after a long search because most, even on eBay, are not centered. This one was. I even had a good eye on the eBay. I was like, yeah, that one's going to gem. I got it. I said, yeah, it will gem. I sent it. We got the gem. I just wanted one for the PC. This next one, I think it is a please send again type thing because there's no way that this thing should have got a 9. The front looked good. Nothing wrong with the front. And the back was good. With the dark corners, they all looked good. No reason this should have got a 9. I do think this is the please send again, but I'm not going to. The reason I'm doing these waves is because I have one of the other inserts. I think it's the Team of the Future. No, the Destiny, I think, on a PSA 10s. And I also have the True Wave, the True Rookie Card Wave, which is super rare. Only 30-something made of those. But I might as well get the complete wave set. This is kind of pissed me off about it. Maybe I'll stop it because, come on, PSA. I don't agree with it. But this is one of the few cards I really don't agree with because that's just silly. I think it really was you getting a 9. Sorry. And Stadium Club Chrome from 2022 graded really well. This is a Pop 20. They're 54 10s. Again, I disagree with the grade. Yeah. Pop count 84. They sell from 40 to 50 bucks. So I did well. I bought it for a few bucks on eBay and gemmed it up for 22. This next one is a card I don't know much about. Arnie pulled it for me over at the card deal in a break. I got it. I submitted it, and it's a cool looking card. And it's a gem of Zach Greinke, man. Pretty cool looking card. It's an upper deck future gems. And pretty much, I don't know their version of prospects or whatever, but really cool card. It's not sticker auto. It's like a cut auto type thing where he pretty much signed on by some bunch of piece of paper. They just, okay, sign here, and then they put it in there. It's kind of a thicker card. It's a thicker slab, but pretty sweet. I dig it. Pop count this is 92, and actually a lot of sales of these. And the most recent PSA 10 sold for 331. I ain't selling it. It's just a cool PC card. Who doesn't love Zach if you're a Royals fan? And here we go. So I did 3 of them. We went 66%. Again, I don't agree with this grade. I mean, I looked at a bunch. I have hundreds of these. I mean, I didn't look through all 100. I went through a handful. I'm like, okay, these handful look good. And then I kind of like, okay, which ones are the best? Looking at these ones, I quickly pulled out. And these all should have gemmed. There's no reason this one should have gemmed. Again, I think it's a PSA, please send again situation. But we got a 9. But hey, I got my 10, and Jason has his 10. So all is happy, and I have a 9. Probably to give away. The next one is just a really cool card I pulled myself. I got some blasters of 22 Stadium Club from Walgreens, I think earlier this year, the very beginning of the year. And I pulled a couple bangers. 2 of the cards are in this. My personal favorite card is in this, or is from that rip that's in there. And this is just another cool card. It's Mike Trout on the Stadium Club Beam Team. Again, this is not Stadium Club Chrome, where it's easy to get beam teams, where it's an actual case hit. The owls are actually a case per case. You're getting 1 beam team. This is the red version. And this was won in, like, I think many cases, 3, 4 cases. I don't remember. I did the math a long time ago. But this is the red. I knew it wasn't going to gem. It had definitely some obvious issues, we'll say, on the corners. So I was expecting the 8 or 9, because even like the front corners weren't like great. It just wasn't ever going to gem, but still it's a sweet card. And this is a pop 2 with none higher. 22 Stadium Club is a hard grade. Stadium Club Chrome, rated well, great QC. The backs of these 22 Stadium Club were rough, not easy to gem. Oh, here we go. I think the rest of this, oh yeah, are just I'm not going to do pop counts on these. The reason I'm doing these is, again, like I mentioned, I did a lot of 22 update. That's where I started my channel. Well, I didn't start my channel there. I kind of did, actually. Never mind. And this is what built my channel, was 22 update. I ripped a ton. Way too much. But I pulled every single SP from that set many times over. There was a couple I've only pulled. I think I've pulled at least 2 now. If not, there may be 1. I've only pulled 1. But most of them I pulled multiples. I'm talking 4, 5, 6, up to like 10 of some of them. But anyways, I'm getting them all on gems from the ones I pulled. And since I've started this, I am batting 1,000 minus this Derek Jeter that they keep refusing to give me a gem on. I've sent it twice now. Don't know if I'm going to crack it and send it a 3rd time, but it looks good. I have a couple others, but this is the best looking one. Come on, Topps. Give me that 10. But other than that, I have 24 gems of the 76. I have 7 more. So I'm hoping to continue the 100% minus the Jeter, but that's an asterisk. Anyways, here we go. We got a little Craig Biggio. It's a 10. When I'm sending these, I'm expecting 10s. I have multiples to go through. There are a few that I am concerned about sending because the specimens I have are not the greatest, but they're like borderline 10. So I'm like, I don't want to send those, but I'm going to have to at some point. But anyways, yeah. Craig on to the 10. Got a little Logan Webb, and yeah, it gemmed. That one gemmed as well. Again, not surprised. This one was, I think, the one that I was the most concerned with. but it jammed. It was more just the centering from this way to this way. Sometimes these horizontal cards just look off, but I was like, it's definitely one of the better ones I had. So, but it jammed. It jammed. So probably smooth sailing from here. So 3 for 3. Hey, Shore Bombs and Starling Marte. That's a 10. Corsair, that one gemmed. But the final one got a gem. Let's go, Yogi Berra. So 31 of the 76. If I can do a next order and I do 7, I'll be halfway there. Here we go. The last 3 are PC cards. With one of them, if it gets a 10, I'd be tempted to sell just because it could probably fetch a pretty penny, and there are other cards I'd probably rather have, but it's still a cool card. Anyways, first, I got this from Arnie at the card deal. He pulled this for me one of his breaks. Come back, brother. And it is from 22 Ops UK. And it's a black. And they got a 9. And honestly, I'm happy with the 9 because they probably could have given me an 8, and I'd be like, it's an 8. There was a serious flaw with it. Right up here, you can't see it very well in here, but there was definitely an issue when I was sending. I was fully like, I think they gave it a 9 because this card looks amazing besides that. It's perfectly centered. Everything else is gorgeous. I did finger this up. I was like trying to fix this up the best I could. It just had a little, just like something hit it. I remember when Arnie pulled it, I could see it. But everything else was great. It's at a 125. 109 of 125. It really makes me want to go get that black at a 71. That looks nice. Pop count is 13 with only 3 higher. I'm not surprised with it being black. This next one is another sweet PC card. I ripped it myself, so it's a PPPC card. Personally pulled, personal collection card. Bobby Witt on the 22 Stadium Club variation. Got a 9, and not surprised. It had enough of a bloop right there that I was like, it's an obvious one. A little bit of whiting ticking up there. Just, again, the issue with this 22 Stadium Club, but I'll take it. I love it. Again, just a Walgreens special. Pop count on this one is 22. 5 have gemmed up, man. I think Nasty Nate has one. Not many sales of these. I don't think I've ever seen a graded. I mean, went and looked, didn't see any. The last sold actually was a raw a few months ago for $325. There's only 2 listed on eBay. One's at like 800, one's at like 4 something. A rare enough card that they just don't surface a lot. So if you want one, you're gonna have to pay for it, and can't have this one. I love it. And the next one is one that I was hoping would get a 10. I thought it had a good shot at a 10. There was some suspect issues with it that were like, I think they should look past. Will they? Did they? You're about to find out. You gotta wait. Paul Skeens image variation from Heritage High Number. The pop count on this is 36. There are 36 gems, 36 9s at the moment. Me recording this, so yeah. PSA 9, this sells for about 100-ish bucks. A PSA 10 sells for 300-ish. Yeah, last auction, August 25th, 320 on the auction. What do we got here? I got this from Nala Fair Rips. He pulled it for me. And dude, the front looks good. The back looks good. They gave it a 9. Sweet card on the image variation, though. I love it. The issue is right up here. I don't think it's I think it's just issues with the print or the stock. I think it's just a little inflection in that, and it just happens to be on the edge. I looked it over, and I'm like, oh man, but when I look at it, it's not like it's ticking. It's not where it's white because of that. It's just how they made the cards. There's little whites. I went and looked at different ones. It just has it in here. It's just part of how these cards are made on this old stock. but it makes it look like there's white ticking, and I think they marked it off for it. So, but I mean, sure, it's a 9. It's what it is. Little disappointed, but it's still a sweet card. PC or not, I'm not sure. If it was mid 10, I probably would have displayed it up here for a little while. Right now, it's just Bobby up there, just Bobby. It used to be a mix, a lot of Bobby and Julio, and then sometimes I would have some of my other cool cards up there, but all Bobby right now. But very cool looking card. So overall, pretty happy with the results. Most part what I expected. A couple disappointments, but that's life. So again, most of PC cards, but a few cards probably will be for sale. I think some of them will actually be up at a new place that I just started selling, Jason and Jason over at Western New York Cards, a little YouTube channel, and they do some other stuff. But anyways, they started a Discord channel where people can come and buy, sell, trade. It's kind of nice. It's a paywalled place. You got to pay to get in. It's $12 a month. For now, they have a code, but they gave me a code just to kind of try for science. Anyways, I'm not getting anything for it, but it's code KC. I'll put a link down below, and you can use that code to get the $12. That's you sign up now, just $12. That's just your rate forever. It does say maybe it'll go up to 20 at some point. I don't know if it will, but anyways, yeah, it's just a fun little place that they've started where you can buy, sell, trade. Different rules. It's kind of nice. It's kind of some structure to it. But kind of a safer place to sell instead of joining just some random groups that you don't know. This way, you know people are interested, they're willing to pay. Again, just recently started, but I've sold a few $100 already worth of cards. So I'm hoping it can continue to grow. That's why I wanted to say something here about it on the channel. Again, not getting anything for this. I'm actually a part of the community. I joined it on the ground floor here with everybody else that just joined here recently. So if you were looking for a place, that would be a fun place to go. Go check them out. Go check out their YouTube, see what they're about. I honestly thought they were part of a card shop or some sort of breaker group, just from their videos. But after talking with them through the Discord, I've found that's not true. They're just two dudes having fun, doing the hobby their way, having fun, just ripping cases, doing profit challenges, fun stuff like that. But again, go check it out. Link below, code KC. We'll give you the $12 a month membership. And as always, if you could hit the like for the video, it helps out. Hit the sub if you're new, notification bells, and until next time, see ya.